I think Gavin's first days as a coach sort of started with you in terms of him laying out cones for you. I mean, can you remember those days? And at that point, did you think that Gavin would go on to be a head coach of the national team?
It never crossed my mind. But I know that he's very, very passionate about the game. Uh, I don't know whether this is, he looked at coaching as his career, you know, but not. He has not shared with us what level, but he wants to be a coach, you know.
Okay. So when your son comes to you and says, "I want to be a coach," I mean, as conventional parents here in Singapore, it's not really a conventional route, right? I mean, I want to hear from both of you. How do you react to that? How do you support him?
Uh, he didn't really actually come to us and say he wanted to be a coach. He just tagged along with us, with me, and he just enjoy working, especially with the kids. You know, he started with all the under five, helping them, tying their lace, you know, guiding them, holding their hands, putting cones here and there, at GSSL, you know.
Okay. And for you, I mean, at which point, how old was Gavin when you realized that okay, he's going to go into a path of going into football basically as a coach, and how do you support that?
We're not very sure because football, can it bring food home or not? That's our first.
We always tell him lah.
Yeah.
Basically, you have to get your paper,
Yes.
and you are in the environment that you are able to go to a U to get, so your priority is to get the paper first,
So how do you support that? Because it's not easy to juggle both sports and studies in Singapore, right?
Yes, yes.
Do you
But
remind him constantly?
No,
no,
we left
I
it to
think
him.
he managed it very
He's
well.
he's
yeah.
a big boy,
Correct.
and he's I don't know, he's quite introvert to me,
So like, what would you tell him here in terms of like for example, right, I went to uni and one of the ways my mom helped me was she always prepared breakfast in the morning before I leave. Like that's her way of supporting me. What about for you? Like in which ways did you guys?
I think on this part we we got to be a bit embarrassed, because he didn't stay with us.
Yes.
He stayed at in school campus. At the same time, he also stayed in my sister's house, which is near to
NTU.
NTU.
Yeah.
So all the while he has been very, very independent.
Yes.
We only catch him up if he come back on weekends, or I see him on weekends, where he join me for football. So his time is really, hardly at home. He's either in the campus or in this
Coaching.
My sister's place, or coaching. Yeah.
I've heard from Mr. Lawrence in terms of his pride. For you, as someone who you are quite candid, right? You don't totally follow football. Have you received a lot of messages from friends since they've seen Gavin being in this national team frame?
Yes, many, and I'm so surprised. Even my ex-colleagues send me, and they just want to confirm. Hey, is that your son? I was I was actually quite surprised to receive those messages, from them, and they are giving us they wish us and many kind words, many.
Okay, and how do you feel? I mean, your son being national coach.
It took me a while to be calm again, to be, oh, that's my son. Frankly speaking, I don't know how to react to it. Really very happy. I think it's too happy to
Put into words.
to put into words. Yeah, correct. Yeah.
I know you're not speaking to Gavin, you're speaking to me, but what is your message to Gavin as he embarks on this journey?
I will tell him, no, do your best, believe in yourself, trust your, like the processes you have, and believe, to me, is still believe, he has done a good job, okay, and do what you want to do. Meant for you, you'll go for.
Right. For yourself, any message for him?
Yes, I gave. Just continue what you're doing. We all seen your hard work, and this is your result. You know, from your hard work, result will come. Yeah, continue that.
Okay. I just want to find out a bit more in terms of, I know you said that his uni days were more or less away, right? But growing up in secondary school, in primary school, what kind of a person is he at home? I mean, was he the very studious kind? But because I know he was
He's
a
a very
national...
quiet.
Very quiet one.
He's a very
Man,
quiet boy.
man of few
yeah.
words.
Yes, yes.
You know,
What's his favorite thing to do at home?
Favorite thing?
I make him. He will play football with the sis in our so-called our 4 rooms house. They will do their. We use the sponge ball, and
Softball.
they'll do the free kicks. They'll spin the ball. They'll do whatever, you know. And it was a joy watching them, you know, playing together in the house.
Okay. And just about Gavin, right? We know as a coach he's very meticulous, very data driven. Like, did you see signs of that at home in other things that he did? Like, did you see this side of him?
Not really. Yeah.
Don't really have an example of that.
To be very frank, I was out almost, I was on the field almost 12 hours every day coaching, you know. So I don't really have much time. I think my wife will be able to see better.
He's very quiet and usually in his room, so doing his own thing. Yeah, correct, on his own.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. And going back to the path about, it's a very unconventional path, right? I know you've given your message to Gavin, but what's your message to maybe other parents, you know, who sometimes they react to when, okay, I want to go into football, like it's a strict no. You guys didn't say no, but you guys say, okay, paper is still important, go and do your studies, and then do what you want, right? What's your message to other parents to allow their kids to also do what they want to do? Because clearly it's worked for Gavin, because he has a degree from a university here, and he's also now a national coach. Maybe you want to share a bit about that. What would you say to other parents?
At this point of time, I think very important the children, our children must enjoy what they are doing. So when they enjoy what they are doing, they will do their best and result will come. Yeah. So I would like all the parents to give their children a chance to follow their dreams. Yeah.
Anything to add about that? No.
I agree with that.
Okay. Just one last question. You've given me your message to Gavin, but I just want you to speak from your heart for this last question. It's a very simple question, but you can take it anywhere you want. How proud are you of Gavin Lee?
I'm extremely very proud of him. His achievement, his maturity in handling things now. You know, we love him.
I'm really, really proud of him. After attending the media, like, this is my son, you know, and he has done sounds proud, really, really, very proud of him. Yeah, and not only us, Singapore also.